Two AI giants, each promising to change the way we search, learn, and create, but which one really delivers? On one side, Perplexity, the rapid-rising conversational answer engine. And on the other, Gemini, Google's latest powerhouse in AI-assisted search. We're putting both to the test in real-world scenarios: accuracy, speed, interface, creativity, privacy, and more. Let's skip past the marketing hype and focus on what actually matters. We'll break it down category by category, awarding points along the way so you'll see exactly who comes out ahead. And trust me, the winner might just surprise you. Let's get into it. Okay, here's the game plan. Let's map out what really matters before we jump into the head-to-head. We're gonna compare them on accuracy and sourcing, search reasoning, web access and freshness, language and explanation, ecosystem and integrations, and transparency. Each category tells us something unique, so keep an eye on the scores. Let's kick things off with accuracy and sourcing. So Perplexity is actually super hardcore about sourcing. Like, it throws up citations for pretty much every claim. It's constantly like, hey, here's where this info came from. Sometimes you'll get multiple opinions compared side by side, which is really, really useful. And honestly, if there aren't enough good sources, it might just refuse to answer crazy right. Gemini, on the other hand, is more casual. It's usually accurate, but sources are kinda mysterious. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Plus, it can make up references if you're not careful. So yeah, this round, Perplexity just nails it. Next up, search reasoning. Perplexity, again, is pretty systematic. It brings together info from all over, compares different viewpoints, and even points out conflicting stuff. But heads up, if the question's wild, it might slow down a little. Now Gemini, super fast, very friendly summaries, still clear but usually just one main takeaway. So if you want that deep dive synthesis, Perplexity's your move. If you want something quick and coherent, Gemini's solid. Still, Perplexity edges ahead here. Alright, web access and freshness. Perplexity is relentless about pulling in the newest info. It literally references what's fresh on the web right then, so whenever you need up-to-the-minute data, it's golden. Gemini can also do recent stuff when you have web access enabled, obviously, and it's good for viral topics. But you know what? Sometimes Gemini will randomly cut off the web browsing or lag behind. I don't know, is it a safety thing? Either way, Perplexity's just more reliable here. Oh, and here's something cool I bet most people didn't know. The first ever AI chatbot, ELIZA, came out way back in 1966. I mean, that's ancient in tech years. Wild how far we've come, right? Language and explanation. Now this is where Gemini really shines. Its tone is super conversational, friendly, even fun. Like, you never feel lost because it spells out complicated stuff in everyday language. Perplexity is way more technical. Precise, accurate, but can sound kinda dense. If you're deep into research, it's great, but might feel a bit intimidating if you just want the basics. And hey, sometimes Gemini oversimplifies, but honestly, for most folks, that's a win. So Gemini takes this category for sure. Ecosystem and integrations. So, Perplexity is kind of a lone wolf. It gives you neutral answers, works on its own, but doesn't really play nice with other apps. Gemini, though, oh man, you can throw it into your Google Docs, your Gmail, Sheets, the whole workspace. It's crazy integrated. If you live in the Google ecosystem, this is a dream. Downside: Gemini's almost too attached to Google stuff, but honestly, that's usually a plus. Gemini definitely wins here. Last up, transparency. This is actually pretty important, and Perplexity just goes all out. It's super open about any limitations or areas where the info is iffy, and even explains its process behind the scenes. Gemini, not so much. It's less open, and if sources conflict, you might never know. Sometimes it presents things as absolute fact when honestly it's not sure. So yeah, Perplexity is definitely your go-to if transparency matters. Okay, let's pull back and look at the radar. It's pretty clear how each one stacks up category-wise. Perplexity dominates on accuracy, reasoning, transparency, and web freshness, while Gemini shines when it comes to language and integration with Google stuff. Hey, it's not quite one-sided after all. So what's the verdict? If you're diving into research, need real sources, or care about accuracy, Perplexity is absolutely the move. But if you just want friendly explanations or live and breathe Google apps, Gemini feels smoother. Honestly, they both have their moments, but between the lines, Perplexity is just a little more trustworthy overall. If you found this helpful, go on, hit that follow because next time we're getting even deeper into AI tools. No bias, just straight comparisons, so stay tuned.